Here's the problem with Tony Khan. Here's the problem with Triple H. They're booking a show that they like.
Yeah.
And I don't care what they like. It's not important. Vince never booked a show for Vince.
Right.
We whatever is going to get us the most eyeballs, that's what's going to be on TV.
We got Ilya Dragunov beating Sami Zayn to become the new United States champion. Do you see any potential in Ilya Dragunov?
I don't, bro. And I really think this was about, and we see this all the time, when somebody's going to get a shot at the bigger title, they lose a title blow. Bro, I'm telling you, Chris and I have been talking about this forever. He's going to win the Royal Rumble, and he's going to be the world champion. I mean, there's no question in my mind. Dragunov, bro, again, you know, that fan base is going to love him. He's not going to mean one single thing to a casual viewer.
No, he's not. And I think, I mean, this is, as soon as I heard about Sami losing to Ilya Dragunov, first of all, when Ilya Dragunov was on Raw, he was barely being booked, you know, more than mid-card level. And so now all of a sudden we're supposed to care. The same audience that you try to, you know, have any type of interest when he was on Raw, all of a sudden there's going to be some massive, you know, difference on SmackDown. And it's like, as soon as he beat Sami, it's like, okay, that's protecting Sami in a way, because caught off guard, open challenge, didn't get prepped for him enough, wasn't expecting him, slip on a banana peel because of the shock factor type of deal from the return. That is a way to protect Sami Zayn, because ultimately, and I still stand by it, I called it from the beginning of the year, you know, about toward the spring, you know, summertime, and I still stand by it. Sami Zayn is going to win the Royal Rumble in Saudi, and I still stand by that. Yep. And so this is the way, you know, the Royal Rumble is only 3 months away. So this is a way to assimilate him right into that world title picture. Might play some underdog stuff like he always does. Might even get to a point where he's first or second on the Royal Rumble, just to continue that Rocky style thing for the fans to get behind him. But he's going to win, man. Chris,
do you remember, man? I always forget, like, what promotion this was, but back in the, it had to be the 80s. We were getting a promotion in New York, and I remember some of the people in the promotion were the big baby face was Big Tex McKenzie, and then we had the Love Brothers. But there was a wrestler, I don't know if you know this guy or not. He was kind of like a Putski ripoff. He was called the Mighty Igor. Do you remember this guy?
Yeah, I've heard of Mighty.
Okay, the Mighty Igor, bro, looked a lot like Putski. You know, wore his hat backwards and had the beard. I mean, bro, this was a good little promotion. That's, for me to remember, the Kangaroos were part of this. For me, a Bulldog Brower. For me to remember this promotion, it was pretty good. But the reason why I bring up the Mighty Igor was, bro, you and I talk about this all the time. We got our hardcore marks, sing-alongs, whatever you want to call them, and we've got our casual audience.
Yeah.
Bro, if you take Dragunov and put him next to Otis, and you say, okay, guys, here's the first thing you do. Cut a promo. Okay, no problem. Let me see a 5-minute match. Yeah. Okay, now you've got to decide which one of these guys you've got to pick that's going to draw more. It's hands down Otis. And look at how they treated him. He was gone for so long, and then he's in that freaking Royal Rumble. This guy, bro, is so entertaining. He could have been Ivan Putski circa 2025 if booked correctly. But bro, they keep going for the Aleister Blacks and the Dragunovs and the Sami Zayns. They keep going for these good wrestlers. And that's what I said, Chris. Here's the problem with Tony Khan. Here's the problem with Triple H. They're booking a show that they like.
Yeah.
And I don't care what they like. It's not important. Vince never booked a show for Vince.
Right.
We whatever is going to get us the most eyeballs, that's what's going to be on TV.
Yeah, speaking of eyeballs, I mean, as soon as you were talking about that stuff, I was thinking the airport test still matters. I mean, if Otis and Dragunov are both just randomly walking the airport and I just pull somebody and say, quick, which one of them are the U.S. champion? They're going to say Otis. You know what I mean? They're just a random person that sees both of them walking the airport, and I just pull them and I just do a random survey. Which one is the U.S. champ? Tell me. I guarantee you that the majority of just random people walking on an airport terminal are going to say, yeah, that really big guy, that big massive guy, yeah, he's got to be champion.
Yeah.
But guess what? That is not the case when it comes to modern day WWE. It's totally opposite of what a normal airport terminal walker will see as the person who is probably going to be U.S. champion. To me, that doesn't make business logical sense at all.
Nope. It's all about Triple H's taste, and it doesn't matter, bro, what you like.
Yep. Agreed, man.